Do you want to know if your ex will ever come back? Well, here's a reading where I can answer that question. The secret lies by looking at their element, not just yours, and importantly to look at what the influences in their current thinking and what they're going to do next. Make sure you stick around towards the end of this video because there is a bonus of what you can do to manifest this opportunity from the universe. So subscribe right now and press the bell so you don't miss anything. My name is Anne-Marie. I've been a professional tarot reader for 30 years. Hello everyone, and this is the start of our new element series where we're going to be focusing very much on relationships. The question today is, will my ex ever come back? Hello and welcome to your relationship reading, Will My Ex Ever Return Again? Looking at the elements of you being fire and them being air. So, the tarot's advice is saying to you, transformations and changes can happen. And you must look at the decadence of being on your own and being independent and going through transformation, particularly at this point in time, on your own for now. Will you hear from them? Depends which side, which is what we're going to have a look at. But let's just take a look at you for a moment here. You're battling with the fact that you're feeling weak, and you are saying it all depends on being in a loving relationship. And that may be so. And there is a victory in that, because you know, here we've got Temperance, which is fire, which is Sagittarius. And we've got here the Strength card, which is Leo, which is another aspect of you. And up here we have the Emperor, which is Aries, which is another one of the signs. And, you know, I feel that if we look at you as in if you are the Leo, you are very much looking at wanting to go into a mock battle and feeling that other people have probably upset the apple cart and maybe had something to do with the damage in this relationship. If you are the Aries in this, it feels as if you are full of confusion and you're not communicating that confusion and things are not getting any clearer. You need to be able to say very clearly how you feel, because we've got emotional cards up here pointing at the fact that we have the Seven of Cups. There's emotional confusion there. So what we really need to look at is what is going on here with your air sign and what do we need to know. So let's look at the cards if they are Gemini. So in Gemini we have the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Now this is going to twist and turn if you are Aries, because it's saying, if you are with me, that this is the air sign Gemini and this is the house of Gemini, not the card, the house. And so the energy that we're picking up from that is saying there's no logic in the communication, it's completely confusing, it keeps changing, and emotional changes are bringing about no logic to this whatsoever. If we look at Gemini in the cards here, right at the bottom, we've got the Lovers, which is the major card for Gemini. You know, they love you very much. There's a lot of love here, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of hope. And it's come in such a very important part of the reading. This is the foundations. So, you know, Gemini is confused, does not know how to logically communicate and express how they feel. But Gemini does love deeply and wants a healthy relationship with you. You feel that other influences or that they are swayed by other people in an annoying way, gossips or interference could have caused this. Maybe so. Okay? So if you want to progress, you've got to drop that. You've got to let that go. If we are looking at the Libra being the air sign that is your ex in your life, then if we look at the house of relationships, which is the 7th house here, they are prepared to look at navigating forwards with you in several different directions here, because we certainly do have a card of a crossroads, and they're recognizing that you've got to stop worrying about the past and say we did the best we could. What matters now is the progress we make going forwards in the future. So Libra is very up for wanting to navigate forwards with you. And so, yes, they will come back in because they can see the potential. They're prepared to actually go into action here to get the relationship that they want with you. You mustn't blame other people though, because that will just go round and round in circles with your air sign. If we look at the card for Libra, which is this one here, we're being told Ace of Wands. They want a brand new beginning, but they want action. And if we look at that card there, that's also a card of action, Wands. Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, coming up here with Libra in its house, coming up here with Libra in its major card. So you really have to think, what is it that this Libra wants, and why would they come back into my life? They want to move forwards with you. They're at a crossroads. Time was needed for you to transform. They know what they want. You're not entirely sure. You're looking at other people here. So in this case, my dear fire, I feel that there are things here that you must take on to account in order for you to progress. Here's the other fire symbol here, Temperance, which is Sagittarius. Now, if you're not a Sagittarius, it doesn't matter. You're just being told that that aspect of you, that element of you, needs to go into victory, and you need to look at things very clearly and not getting fired up and putting one foot on the earth and putting one foot in the water and getting your harmony and your balance going. So you can then make a massive victory in life with this ex-partner who does have a desire to come back in, does want to actually make things move forwards, and does want a relationship. And then if we look at Aquarius, we are looking at the star card up here. So if your ex is an Aquarius, we have the card of wanting to heal. Sometimes feeling that both of you need to heal. That's the advice from the cards. And the reason I also say that is, this is the position of yourself, not the person we're asking about you. But this is the card of your person if they are an Aquarius. So there is harmony and balance in both this card here, because we've got the Pentacles. So yes, they will come back in, but they're wanting balance. They're wanting to be all things in themselves, and they want all things for you. So it's a two-way street. And I feel that Aquarius wants to heal. They are looking at their wishes, their hopes, their fears, and they're being very brave. And they're looking at their principles and ideals, and they're bending the rules a little bit and saying, come on, I can work with you, please. Come on, let's try. I feel that that transformation will take place for fire with Aquarius in 2 months' time. There are things in the cards here that are just saying this journey at this moment in time, if you're watching this, needs a couple of months. What do you need to do? You need to have courage. You need to not listen to other people, and you don't need to actually blame other people. There's a big message there. Things have got quite confused by influences of others. They do want to grow with you, but they do need space. I feel that the Aquarius would put up a bit of a gap, maybe geographically, maybe even in a place of saying, we need to take this incredibly slowly, and I need to do my thing and you need to do yours, and that will make things much more exciting. I feel that your cards are saying that karmically that this could be lovely, because there is the Two of Cups, which is based on a great friendship. But it's also soulmate cards, and that can be difficulties, because as much as soulmates are wonderful, they are not always meant to be in our lives permanently. So I do feel that you must take that into account if you are expecting your ex to come back. Will it work out? Well, then there's another reading. We're not asking that today. I can't answer that for you, because the intentions of the cards that we've laid out is, will they come back? And the answer is yes. But there will be a gap with Aquarius, with you fire. Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle your archetype cards, and this is asking the question, what does your air sign think about you, fire? What's really going on? What's the positives and negatives of their thoughts and feelings and their actions and intentions towards you? And so we have these three cards, the exorcist, the priest and the mother. Well, you've got to free yourself up of any destructive impulses. That goes in hand with feeling that other people are responsible for the damage in this relationship. I feel that fire, you must take accountability and look at facing your own demons, as the cards are saying. And that is what your air sign was battling with. These are some of the obstacles that were going on here. Again, if I look at the obstacles in your tarot cards here, it looks like there was a deformity of actually mock battles for no reason, when there was no reason to. You know, hanging around doing nothing and goodness me, off we pop. You're on one. And that's kind of what your air sign does actually think. You know, whether that's a fact or not, I mean, you will be able to answer. But your tarot is saying these are the thoughts and emotions of your air sign. They did value you, but at times I feel that they felt that that went backwards and forwards, and they felt that you were nurturing but impetuous, changing your mind too often, getting bored. And the advice here from the priest is, well, you know, you're spiritual and you serve as a spiritual channel for energy of yourself and others. So they did feel affected by everything that you did. They felt unconditional love from you, a great joy in what you gave to the relationship. But I do feel that it's probably to do with firing up for no reason and maybe putting some blame onto others, that the air sign does actually hesitate as to going forwards. Can we get rid of that? Can we change that? So let's shuffle your chakra cards and see what healing the universe can bring in for you. Soulmates again. Wow, there you go. So we've got the base chakra, which is your energy, your powerhouse, the things you need to do. And then we've got the orange chakra, which is your navel. And again, we're back into red here. And the messages are, so this card here is telling you to enjoy the beauty of being on your own and waiting until your ex comes back to pick you again. It offers a new way of living. This is about facing up to your true feelings and understanding that you've got to be authentic and you've got to speak your truth when you choose love and go through your transformation like your cards are showing you here. But this is also very much saying you need to be able to transform. Don't resist it. Go with the commitment of the unexpected outcome with your soulmate. Accept you're going through transformations in order to get back together again, and that the old you's got to be shed. That didn't work. But you know, that's an old behavior, that's an aspect that I've transformed in, where I'm going to get a healthier relationship. And the renewal of this, well, it's a great card to actually get the card of renewal, because this is something being offered to you as in a massive gift. And that renewal is allowing you the opportunity to face the changes and be positive about those changes. Don't be defeated. Be ready to step into the new you. Go forwards, it's a new beginning. Everything here is growing and starting completely differently. Focus on the fact that you are celebrating that you're going through a transformation, that you wanted to shed the old skin, that you are renewed, that you are ready, and that in the relationship, the old stuff that was out of date, that caused the clutter and the mock battles and the stagnation in the relationship, for you to be where you are now. When your ex comes back, you need to be aware that you've got to change, because when you change, it changes. Completion, the card of completion. So what have you been asked to look at here in order for this to heal and for the universe to work with you, so that your best intentions are that for you and your ex it's not about giving up. It's about cherishing everything that's beautiful in your life, including the endings. So it's saying goodbye to the old skin and going, well, thank you very much, and it served me well, but you know, it also got me into a place where I need to move on from that because it was no longer serving its purpose for me. It worked. So it's a bit like patting it on the back and going, maybe I didn't move or change too quickly enough. You know, maybe the timing wasn't right. So you've been asked to look at the present moment and how you respond to that present moment. Make sure that you are there to celebrate the new beginning that's on the horizon, the new adventure, and to honour it, and to actually accept that maybe there was a natural ending to this relationship, not with that person, but maybe a natural ending to the behaviours or the aspects or the problems or the obstacles that was causing you to actually not be together. I do hope you enjoyed that with your air X, and it's giving you some help and information. Please do share this video with a friend if you feel that it could be helpful to them, and I'd love you to subscribe. Perhaps leave your comments. What would you like me to read about and focus on? Have you got any questions? I love depth, and that's the kind of reader I am. That's why I put so many cards out. That's why I use the formulas that I do, and we can mix it up and match it around and make it interesting and fun. Please subscribe, ring the bell so you know next time when a video is uploaded. Till next time, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.